course objectives. Dear students, Assalamu Alaikum. The aim of our language course is to enable and improve vocabulary, the ability to communicate, our students' linguistic competence in English language, like listening, reading comprehension, and speech fluency. Respected students, Learn to Speak English language course is a self-contained teaching program for students. It contains 20 communicative lessons. In this regard, a wide range of everyday situations have been developed to encounter routine communicative problems. Each lesson is divided in several parts like introduction, vocabulary, dialogue-based situations, and series of exercises. Dear students, a balance of receptive and productive skills such as reading, listening, speaking, and writing will also be maintained through 20 communicative lessons. The lessons are prepared in the local accent, which will surely help our students to achieve 100% comprehension. I am sure it will work and will help the students to improve their reading, listening, and speaking skills. So let's take up the first unit with the aim to learn communicative skills in English.
Unit 1. Phonetics.
Hi everybody, how are you? I hope you would be fine. Dear students, you know the world of English is a fun and exciting place to be. I'm so glad that you have joined me for this program. In our today's lesson, we will talk about the sounds of English letters and its notations. In this regard, a special system is designed to make sound learning easier.
Aim.
Dear students, in today's lesson, we will talk about phonetics. Oh, hi. You know, I have something in my hands. Do you want to see it? Okay. It's my dictionary. Dictionary is a language tool, and it helps the student in learning spelling, meaning, and sound of English words and alphabets. As an English teacher, I would certainly ask you to buy one good dictionary. There can be no doubt about the popularity and importance of English language these days. And because of this, many people are taking up the challenge of learning and teaching English language. Over the years, there have been many new ways of overcoming this task. One popular method is to group all the English sounds into easy-to-read symbols. We call this system the International Phonetics Alphabet, or IPA for short. The idea behind this is to make words much easier to pronounce.
Why do we need phonetics?
The reason why we need a phonetic code or symbol is because some letters have more than one sound, and because of some letters, when joined together in a word, actually create a new sound of their own. Moreover, there is the silent letter that can appear within a word. But we will leave that one for your class teacher to teach you in the coming classes. As you already know, that the English alphabet is split into two groups of letters. There are consonants and vowels. Dear students, we also use these two groups of sounds to build up the phonetic code. So let's take a look at the first group.
G as in get. K as in lock. V as in this. Y as in yes. Ch as in chip. ng, as in ring. Sh, as in she. J, as in jar. Th, as in thin. J, as in decision. A, as in cat. E, as in bed. As in father. I, as in sit. E, as in cozy. As in hot. U, as in run. U, as in put. R, as in arm. Air, as in chair. As in her. E, as in see. O, as in saw. U, as in to. I, as in my. Ow, as in how. A, as in day. O, as in no. Ear, as in near. Oi, as in boy. Or, as in pour. Ire, as in fire. Hour, as in sour.
Are the phonetic sounds useful?
Some people do not like the phonetic alphabet and believe that actually making English learning more complicated and harder to grasp, while others think that the code helps to speed up the process of learning English, especially for those using it as a second language. Many students find that having to keep referring to the code takes the fun out of English and eventually becomes boring and turns into a chore. The other problem with the phonetics is that it does not take into account the different accent and dialect of all the regions that use English. A good example of this is varying use of letter A. A is a word such as used in different words like
bat, PAF, draft.
These words are spoken differently depending on the local accent and way in which the words were taught to be pronounced in the first place. Dear students, generally speaking, the phonetic alphabet is a great way to learn the various sounds that exist in English. But my advice is not to rely on it too much and try to get used to remember the formulation of letters and how they vary from time to time. Finally, be aware of how much you rely on phonetics, as it can slow down your speech improvement.
Exercise. Speech assignment.
Respected students, you have gone through the lesson. Please recall your memory and pronounce the shown words and symbols.